All right, so you've heard about Web3, right? But maybe you're feeling a little lost, a little curious about how it all works. Well, you're in exactly the right place. We're going to break down what it is and how it's creating a whole new way to build wealth. Let's get into this roadmap for your digital future.
This one sentence, this really captures the entire revolution we're talking about. This is a massive shift in who gets a shot at opportunity. Web3 has basically torn down all the old walls. It's giving everyday people the kind of powerful tools that used to be only for, huge corporations. It's a level playing field, and it is open to absolutely everyone.
So, let's be super clear here. This is not just another tech trend that's going to fade away. No, this is a full-blown economic shift. It's like learning a new kind of financial language, and understanding it early, well, that's the key. The folks who are wrapping their heads around these ideas right now are the ones who are going to be leading the way in the future.
To really get where we're going, we've got to look at where we've been, right? The internet has gone through a few big phases, and this new one, it all boils down to one critical word: ownership. Think of it like this. Web 1 was basically a digital library. You could read stuff, but that was it. Then came Web 2, the internet we all know, the world of social media and apps. We could read and write, we could create and share, but the big companies owned it all. They owned our data, our content, everything. But now we're stepping into Web 3, the read-write-owned internet. This is where you take back the power. For the first time, you actually truly own your digital stuff.
And this slide right here really drives it home. In Web 2, your photos, your posts, even your money, it's all managed by some big corporation. But in Web 3, you are in direct control. You own your digital identity, you own your assets, and you don't need a middleman. That, right there, is the game changer.
So you might be asking, how is this even possible? Well, the magic word is decentralization. Instead of everything being stored on one company's giant server, the information is spread out across thousands of computers all over the world. What that means is no single person or company can shut you down, freeze your funds, or take your stuff away. It puts the power squarely back in your hands.
Okay, so the theory is cool, but let's get practical. What do you actually need to get started on this journey? It really comes down to a few essential building blocks that everyone has to know.
First thing you need to get is the blockchain. Forget all the complicated jargon. Just picture a digital notebook that everyone in the world can see, but that nobody can secretly change or erase. That's really it. It's a super simple but incredibly powerful way to keep information safe and totally transparent. It's how we trust the system without having to trust any single person. Next up, your digital wallet. This is everything. It's your new bank account, it's your digital ID, it's your key to this whole new world. But, and this is the most important part, you and only you are in control. There's no customer service number to call if you forget your password. It is 100% your responsibility.
So what do you put in that wallet? Well, to start, let's just focus on the two big ones. Think of Bitcoin as digital gold. Its main job is to be a store of value. Ethereum, though, that's different. That's the foundation for building this new digital economy. It's the engine that powers things like NFTs, which are just unique, ownable digital items, and DeFi, which is basically a whole new financial system without the bankers. So one is for storing wealth, the other is for building with it.
Setting up that wallet is your first really big step, and you have to do it right. Only download it from the official website, never ever use public Wi-Fi to set it up, and most importantly, that recovery phrase, those 12 or 24 words it gives you, that is your money. Write it down on a piece of paper, put it somewhere safe, offline, never screenshot it, and never ever share it with anyone. If you lose that phrase, your money is gone. Forever.
Now let's talk about staying safe. Because look, with any new frontier, there are going to be dangers. Scammers are everywhere. They'll try to trick you with fake free money airdrops, fake support messages, and phishing links, all designed to do one thing: get that recovery phrase. Just remember this rule. Web3 rewards the wise, but it absolutely punishes the careless. You have to double-check everything. Okay, you're all set up, you're secure. Now for the really exciting part, how does all this actually translate into earning an income? And the best news is, you absolutely do not need to be some coding genius to get started. Just look at this list. Web3 projects are hungry, desperate for talented people in content creation, community management, research, you name it. These are real, high-demand roles that pay people all over the world, often in crypto. If you have a skill, I guarantee there's a Web3 project out there right now that needs you. It's just about finding where your unique talents fit into this brand new ecosystem.
And a huge part of this new work world is the rise of DAOs.
That stands for Decentralized Autonomous Organizations. Imagine an online group of people from all over the world who decide to build something together. They form a DAO, they all chip in, and they vote on every single decision as a group. Everyone who contributes gets a piece of the ownership and a share of the profits. It's a completely new, democratic way to work together online.
Okay, now for the final piece of the puzzle. And honestly, this might be the most important part of all. The tools are one thing, but your long-term success in Web3, it's all about your mindset.
Look, these markets are volatile. They go way up, they go way down, and it is so easy to get swept up in fear or greed. The absolute key is discipline. You have to have a plan, you've got to do your own research, and avoid making emotional decisions based on hype you see online. That emotional control is what separates the smart investors from the gamblers.
And that discipline, it leads to patience. Chasing short-term luck and trying to get rich quick is a really dangerous game, especially for beginners. The real, sustainable wealth in this space is built slowly, step by step. It's about focusing on the long-term value of solid projects, not getting stressed about the daily price swings.
Ultimately, it all comes down to this one thing. Your greatest asset isn't the money you put in. It's your knowledge. Web3 is changing so fast, and you have to keep learning. It's non-negotiable. The more you understand, the better your decisions will be, and the more you'll reduce your risk. Your education is truly the best investment you can possibly make.
So there you have it. The tools are here. The opportunity is global, and the playing field is wide open. You now have the roadmap. Your journey into this new world of digital ownership and financial freedom starts today. So the only real question left is, what are you going to build?